welcome to another episode of Don't Panic, Listen, hosted by myself, Kershall Duhaney. I just want to big up everyone again who have been following the journey, following the brand, supporting. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be able to do what I'm doing, if I'm honest. And also, I just got another massive shout out to everyone who's been subscribing, because we've just made it to, well, over 100 subscribers under 4 weeks, which is a massive achievement for the brand. You know what? I have to applaud, because if it wasn't for you again, I wouldn't be able to do what I'm doing. And please, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, because there's so much more coming, so much little twists and turns. And also, I just want you, the viewers, to see the journey of the brand and myself. Now I've got that off my chest, today's topic. Today's topic is going to be, are regular sales healthy for your business? And also, just do you. Literally, watch no face, just do you. Without no delay, let's get to it. I had to, I always look at this question. I got it wrote down, like eyeballing it, because it's a question I get asked all the time. And it's a tricky one to even answer, because it all comes down to you as a person. How do you see your brand? How do you see your business? How do you see the service you're offering to potential customers, consumers? And you just need to think really deep down, even about your price of your products. Yeah, we're going to focus on products, because this is going to be focusing on brand clothing. Yeah, but don't get twisted. You can relay this to whatever business sector you're in. So when you start a business and you have products, it all comes down to looking at the price of your products. Where do you see your products? What area, what group of pricing do you see it? Do you see it at cheap, between £5-10 for a t-shirt? Do you see yourself in the middle, 20, 30? Or do you see yourself up high, the 40s, the 50s, the 60s? There is t-shirts that high, believe me, there is, even higher. But where do you see yourself? And then from that, you then can break down about sales. One thing I do know and do understand, it all comes down to budget. Yourself, budget with the brand. If you've got a small budget and you have to buy products to sell, once you've made the sales, then you can go do your next collection or next range of stuff. I understand. Yeah, I understand that side, because with that, it's all about, you need to get the money in so you can get it in, flip it, reproduce new bits, new pieces. And with that, it can get stressful, because the industry is very crowded, and there is other brands out there who are throwing out discount codes everywhere. When we talk about the bigger mass production brands, such as the Boohoo's, the ASOS, they need to get things in and out quickly, so they're throwing out discount codes everywhere. But then, this is what I'm trying to say, it depends where you bracket yourself. If you're in a smaller bracket where it's a lot cheaper, you're going to be against the Boohoo's, the ASOS's. Yeah, I'll use them because they're very known brands. You'll be against them, and remember, they do mass production, so they need to sell, so they'll give their stuff to influencers and whatnot, and it will shift. And then for yourself, you're like, why is my stuff not selling? You see what other people are doing, and you throw yourself in the deep end and be like, let me do discounts. And then you get sales. You're like, whoa, yo, getting sales. I'm getting sales. And then you do it. And then after that hype's done, it dips back down. But then you're like, oh, let me do it again. And you keep doing that. And obviously you're getting the sales in, great. If you're just about making the money so you can flip it and do something new, great. But you need to remember later on down the line, how do you see your brand again? I will repeat this. How do you see your brand again? Because with customers, they remember a lot. So when you're ready to stop giving discount because your profit margins are high and you're like, yeah, I'm out here, I'm nice. Let me flip this out now. Full price, no discount, not giving no one discount. But them same customers who have been buying from you, or may have just bought once and then vanished, and then see your brand pop up again, and they'll be like, I remember that brand, it was always discounted. And they'll be like, I reckon that will will go down in price soon. I'll just keep an eye on it. And that's where it gets a bit difficult and tricky, because do you want to be that brand where people see the logo and be like, oh, that stuff's looking nice, but I know that stuff's going to be on sale soon? Because there's a lot of brands I personally know and I personally buy from that I wouldn't buy full price, because I know deep down that product, what they've put out, within 2 weeks, yes, 2 weeks, it's going to be discounted. They'll be emailing me saying, I miss you, where are you? And give me a discount, because this is what some of these brands do. And this is, again, do you really want to be that sort of brand where people only remember you for discount, will never buy full price? Or do you want to be yourself a brand where you have brand loyalties, where you have people who will come and buy full price from you, and they understand your brand, they bought into the culture, the community of the brand? Because that, my friends, there is a lot of hard work, and it takes time to build that, because you are portraying your brand and telling a story, and the people are watching what you're doing, because them customers may not have bought from you straight away. They might have seen your brand and eyeballed it and seen the logo, okay, and watch what you're doing, and they will continue watching and see how you're progressing, all your collections, if you're growing and whatnot. And then when one piece comes out, which they're like, oh my days, yeah, and they'll buy, and then when they buy it, they then will watch your customer service, the deliveries, how quick it was, sometimes the packaging, just everything, your site, everything. Once they get that product how they expect it, they are there for life. And when you keep repeating that with the same customers, they really appreciate you, because they understand that you understand them. Yeah. So they will buy into what you're doing. And when products come out, they will buy straight away. They'll do word of mouth. They'll tell their friends. If their friends don't know, their friends will be like, oh, what you wearing? They'll be like, I'm wearing, yo, I've never seen that before. And they'll flip that. They'll flip the site out and show them. And next thing you know, you've got another customer who's on your site buying your stuff, because they've listened to their friends. And remember, we always listen to our friends. If our friends telling us that something's nice, and that's your friend, your girl, and that's your boy you've grown up with all your life, you're going to believe them. So with that, that's what I'm talking about, the community. The community for brands with brand loyalty and returning customers is massive, and it's achievable, but it's all about hard work and how you progress that. There isn't nothing wrong with always doing sales. If that's what you're going to do, you can do it. But just remember, it's difficult to be branded something and to come out of that name. If you're going to be known as that brand that always gives discount, it's very difficult to come out of that bubble to be a brand where, oh, it's not going to be discounted. You get what I mean? You just need to know what sector, which area you want to be in, because in the long run, it will impact the look and the feel of your brand. Yeah, that's pretty much it, if I'm honest with you.
No joke, back to promote and provoke that the verbs that you quote are a hoax. Take a toke of the verb, by God you will choke. Verbally don't flow tight.
So, just do you. So key, so important, especially if you're starting a business, a brand, whatnot. Because at the end of the day, it's you who has decided to make that jump, yeah? There is always going to be someone out there is going to have going to throw their 2 pence at what you're saying. A lot of people are not going to agree with what you're saying. A lot of people are going to throw a lot of negative thoughts into your head and doubts. But you just need to just go with your gut feeling and make the jump, because at the end of the day, you are your own boss. You thought this out. You've done your market research. You've seen what needs to be done, and you feel you can fulfill what you've got to do. But there's always someone out there who believes they can run your business better than you. Someone's always saying, oh, you should be doing this. Oh, you should be doing that. Well, if that was the case, why are you not doing it? Why are you still working a 9 to 5? What you mean? If it's that easy, if you're saying that could be done, why are you not doing it? And there's a lot of talkers, people who feel they know what has to be done because they're working for a business that is doing something similar you're doing, and they're like, oh, you got to do this. Let me just tell you this. It is completely different when you're working for a business, that is doing something similar to whatever your friend's doing for what they're saying they want to do, than you actually doing the business. Like, you are that guy. You're the one who makes the decisions. You're the one who don't have anyone around you to make that final decision. Trust me, it's not a walk in the park. It's totally different running the business and being a part of a business, because there's a lot of information you're not going to be involved in. You know what I mean? But when you're a business owner, there is so much stuff you need to be aware of, and if you're not, it could be a loss for you. But don't get twisted. There's nothing wrong with a loss, because that L is a lesson. So if a situation like that comes up again, you know how to deal with it. And this is why I've always said throughout my career, I encourage grabbing L's, having problems, having issues, things not going right, because then I'll know how to deal with it, a situation later on down the line, because you'll be able to sniff out that L coming. You'll know, because you'll know due to your past. You know what I'm saying? That's just basically it. If I'm honest with you, you just really have to, if you're ready to run your own business and just want to do something what you're passionate about, just go for it. Like, just make the jump. If you can make the jump, great. Yeah. If you can't, obviously definitely think about it, but you need people around you, honest people around you who know you, for you, who you can go to talk to. You can't just have any side man or side girl, these yes men or yes girls. You need them ones who will tell you straight the do's and don'ts, because they know you and they'll tell you straight, I don't think you can run a business because you never finish off stuff, or or someone be like, you can do this is you, like, you've got it in you. Like, you need them people who to motivate you, because at the end of the day, them people around you is what's gonna lift you up. And that's why I'm saying, do you just go in there, do it. If you've got any questions, stick to your day ones who know you, not these yes men or yes girls. Just stick to the ones who know you inside out. I hope that kind of like inspired you and kind of give you an uplift for like doing you, because that's really me in a nutshell. I just like to encourage people to do what they feel, because everyone was born with a talent. Some people just haven't found it or know what it is just yet, because they're too busy looking elsewhere at other things they want to do, but not realizing that there's something really close to home that they do on a day-to-day basis, but it can be created into a service, into a product, into a brand. And that's about it. Let's just wrap it up for episode 4. If anyone's got any questions, again, please drop some comments down below. Also, follow me on the hashtag there. There should be 2. My personal one and the brand's Don't Panic Clothing. And that's pretty much it. Thank you for listening. See you later.
Go somewhere.